Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that may be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's really been tugging at my heart lately and I want to give you my opinion on it. So we'll get to that in just a second.
With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend this time in your head.
Okay guys, recently I've actually had quite a few people that have reached out to me and have been looking for my opinion, or in some cases, validation for watching food porn. And my response to each and every one of them is the same. Porn is porn. I don't care what the subject matter is. None of it is okay. And the reason that I say this is the purpose of porn is to make you lust, to make you long after something that you don't have. After maybe it's the person themselves, or maybe it's the act of what is actually happening in the video, the scene, the movie, whatever it is. It creates feelings in you that are not okay. And food porn for many people does the same thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed like I have, but over the past 10 years, it became extremely popular to take pictures of your food and post it for everybody to be able to see on any and all platforms. It's continued, and honestly, I don't know that it's really helping a whole lot of anyone. Because yes, it does kind of give you an idea of things that you could eat, but I'd rather you do a recipe video than just simply showing pictures of something that, for example, I had a pork chop the other day and it was breaded with my breading, with egg white powder, gelatin, pork pinko, and Parmesan, plus spices. But you never would have been able to tell from the picture itself. It looked like a traditional breaded pork chop. Now, could that potentially have caused someone to stumble? Yes, it could. Because someone could look at that and go, well, if Amy's going to eat a breaded pork chop, then I can go ahead and have a little bit of something with some wheat, some breading on it, and I'll be okay too. Because if Amy did it, then it's okay. I'm very, very hesitant to take pictures of my food and share it online for that exact reason. I'm encouraged to do it a lot, and I'm not knocking anybody who does it. Most of the time, it's things like pure steak with avocados, eggs, bacon, sausage, things like that aren't really an issue. It's the other keto foods that look like they're counterparts that come from the standard American diet versus the healthier version that we have created. And unless we let people know, it could potentially cause them to stumble. Not only that, but it can trigger all kinds of issues with binging, with cravings. There's just a lot to it. So I don't really care what the topic is. Porn is porn. And I want to encourage you guys that if ever you find yourself watching something like that, guys, I watched one the other day and it was disturbing. It really was. It was a family and they were sitting inside McDonald's, and the woman said something to the effect of, oh, I think we just had brownies for dinner last night. And then it cuts to the husband who is literally making out with his burger. And they were doing it as a joke to be funny. But all I saw were people who had McDonald's best interest in mind, not yours. And they don't know the struggles that each one of us have been through to get to where we are, and how important it is for us to maintain our way of eating. When I saw that, it really disturbed me. It made me very uncomfortable. I honestly felt like there was an unclean spirit attached to it. it just unsettled me in ways that I cannot even begin to explain. So I recommended to this friend of mine, and I've had to say it several other times to several other people, I highly recommend that you unfollow those types of accounts, that you potentially even block them so that the algorithm doesn't decide to try to show it to you again, and then you again get pulled into whatever it is that they're doing. We need to be thinking on things that are good and righteous and pure and clean, and things that are going to edify our health, that are going to help us on our health journey, not things that could potentially cause us to stumble. A lot of us who have been doing this for several years, we know exactly what we can and can't eat. We can moderate some things, and other things we have to completely abstain from. Knowing who you are and which category you fall into each item is a huge step towards getting control of your diet and how you are feeling. But honestly, for most of us, I do not see a need for us to engage in those types of accounts. I don't think that they need the following, and I certainly don't think that McDonald's needs even more promotion. They have already had enough issues. 90% of what's on their menu is complete junk, and I don't think that anybody should be making out with their food like that in front of other people, because it was indicative of something else, that there was actually something else going on, not that he was simply eating his cheeseburger. So I just wanted to jump on here real quick, because that really, really disturbed me. And it's sad to me that this is where we're at right now, that food has literally become an idol, and we are glorifying gluttony and lust. So guard your heart, guard your eyes, be very careful with the things that you are subscribed to and the things that you follow on all of these different platforms. I encourage you to go and find other people who are worth following, who are sharing their recipes, who are showing foods that aren't going to trigger you personally, so that you can support those who truly deserve to be supported. So thanks so much, guys, for checking in today. If you're new here, subscribe and give this video a like and share it with anyone who may need permission to unfollow something that they probably shouldn't be witnessing anyways. So thanks so much, guys, for checking in, and we'll see you on the way.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I may come back in at any random point in time.
Okay.
So, like, be prepared for that. Ooh, falling.
Food porn is still porn.
Mm-hmm. Careful, it might get demonetized. The scandalous
True story.
word.
Egg white powders, gelatin, egg white powders,